Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dio here. Today we're going to be unboxing products from the Monsters Wacky Mart series. So Wacky Mart is the newest the Monsters Labubu series. It came out recently, and today we're going to be unboxing 8 of these blind box figures. And then we also have this crossbody bag that kind of looks like a paper bag, which is really cute. And of course the coveted shrimp tempura, fried shrimp, Labubu earphone case. So this series also has other items. There's like a kind of like a stress ball, squishy, in kind of blind boxes. And also another blind box, kind of like a crossbody water cup. There's also magnets, and I know Asia has a room diffuser. So there's a lot of products for the series. But I just stuck with these 3 items, the blind boxes, the bag, and the earphone case. So that's what we'll be unboxing today. So here are the figures for the series. There's 12 different figures plus 1 secret, and it features Labubu and I believe 1 Momo in kind of like different food items. It kind of reminds me of the Almost Hidden series I unboxed in the previous video, but this time it's just kind of all food. So there's a sausage, a cup noodle, milk, chips, corn, fried shrimp, which I really want, the sardine, which is another one I want too, sandwich, salad, yakitori, chow mein, and onigiri. And this is a secret one, of course, and it's 1:144 ratio, the same as usual. And I believe that's kind of like a microwave oven, kind of heat up the food. The ones I really want, like I said, is the fried shrimp, the sardine can, and maybe the salad. I kind of like the laying down ones. It's kind of different. And maybe the corn. The corn has kind of like a weird hair feature. You'll see if we get it. So let's start with box number 1. Number 1 is milk. So milk features a Labubu hidden inside a milk carton. And here there's kind of like a little barcode on the back. And the nutritional facts. What does that say? Amount per serving, calories 200. Heart 30%, water 20%, and Labubu 50%. So that's like the makeup of the milk. And of course, being Labubu 50%, inside there's a Labubu. Here's a close-up of this Labubu. It's really cute. I love the kind of like a milk mustache. This one's in all pink and it's wearing a cute little bib. Yeah, it's like a bib. I guess it's kind of like a baby Labubu drinking milk. So these aren't flocked like the Lazy Yoga series previously, but they are very detailed still. I love the milk bottle. They use kind of like a clear acrylic for it. And the eyes are very glossy here, so it's not just painted on, there's actually like a layer of clear acrylic. And yeah, I just love the fact that you could just put it inside the milk. And now for box number 2. This is shrimp tempura. I know I keep saying shrimp tempura, but it's actually fried shrimp. And this one's really cute. And it's really, really heavy. I think it's weighted on the bottom so it doesn't flop around. But it also comes with this cute little tray with like salt on it. But yeah. As you can tell, this one's very fuzzy. It's a different kind of material. I don't really know what to equate this material with. I don't think I've ever seen it used in any other figures or plush pendants. But it's kind of like a more flocked, more section macaroon series, I guess. That's the closest one I could say. But it's a little bit more coarse and not as soft, I think. So the ears and the tail for shrimp tempura are actually vinyl. And the face is vinyl too, of course, and then everything else is just soft in this little fuzzy, fluffy plush texture. And the plate is just kind of like a plastic. And here's the back of it. I feel like it almost doesn't even need the plate because it could just let it stand by itself. And now for box number 3. It's a sausage. Number 3 is grilled sausage. So grilled sausage features a green Labubu with a tomato on her head. And she's on top of this kind of sausage. And you can actually tell that's Taikoko's face. So, of course, Labubu's terrorizing Taikoko here. And the cool thing about this figure is there's a roller here on the bottom of the sausage. I didn't realize that. And you can actually kind of roll it. I feel like there's not much surface area for it to roll, but it does kind of roll. You just have to push a little bit. But that's a nice little neat feature that they added on. I haven't seen that before in any figures. But yeah, this one's really cute. You could kind of see Taikoko's face here, of course, being terrorized, as I said, and Labubu being mischievous. And these little sticks on top of the sausage, I think those probably might be toothpicks. And here's the back of the figure. Yeah, this one's pretty cute. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but the addition of this is kind of neat. And I think anything with Taikoko on it is a plus too. And now for box number 4. It's onigiri. So this one is onigiri. And this features Labubu pretty much in an onigiri. She's holding kind of like a seasoning bottle right here and holding up sunglasses. And this onigiri is kind of like a semi-gloss texture. You can see it's a little bit more shiny compared to the Labubu. And honestly, it's not my favorite. I try to understand why Labubu has sunglasses on. In the back, it's just a simple onigiri. You can kind of see Labubu's ears pointing out right there. But yeah, it's cute, but I don't think it's my favorite. And now for box number 5. A dupe shrimp tempura. I mean fried shrimp. I'm not angry. I feel like if I were to get a dupe, this would be the one I want because it's probably my favorite of all the ones in the set. I think they're two pretty similar. Yeah. And now for box number 6. Salad. Box number 6 is salad. So salad features Labubu in this plastic case, but it's of course removable, and you can actually see Labubu inside holding kind of like a carrot heart, and then with all the veggies underneath. I love how this one Labubu is kind of white. I feel like you don't see that as much. Maybe it was in the Coca-Cola series, there were white ones, but since then I feel like I haven't seen really white Labubus. Labubu kind of has like fish cakes or Naruto on the tip of the smile, and behind are egg, tomato, broccoli, turnips. There's a bunch of little stuff here. And also on the side, there's kind of like a marketing text. It says, the monsters, Labubu with a barcode, delicious. And then the cover has a Labubu and the price is $5.20. I wish the figure was $5.20. And yeah, it says the monsters on there. Overall, very cute. It's definitely hard to display though, because if you're just going to display it like this, you don't really see much. So you kind of have to prop it up if you want to display it. Oh, I guess it just set up too. So you don't really have to prop it up because it props up by itself. And now for box number 7. Box number 7 is yakitori. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be smaller, but this is like huge compared to the salad. This one's pretty much bigger than the salad. So yakitori, if you didn't know, it's kind of like a grilled skewer. Usually it's meat, but there's also vegetables and other items that you could have in the yakitori. The yakitori features Labubu and friends. Labubu's in the middle. Here's Taikoko, who is Labubu's boyfriend. And here is Spooky, another character from the Monster series. You don't really see Spooky much, but I'm happy that they were able to kind of fit a different character in that's other than Labubu, Taikoko, and Zimomo. There's other monsters too that I feel like deserves a little bit more love. And a cool feature is that here the skewer says Labubu, and then they actually did a little cutout in Labubu's face. You kind of see it. You can actually see through it. But yeah, this sits on a bed of sauce, which is yakitori usually come with dipping sauces. And it's cool. I like it. It's also one of the ones that are kind of hard to display because it kind of displays flat. So unless you could, well, I guess you could do it like that. And last but not least, box number 8. Oh, I think it's sandwich. I was like, why are there so many parts? So number 8 is sandwich. So this features Labubu laying on sandwich with cheese, tomato, lettuce, and other veggies on it. And it's really cute. Labubu's kind of like dazed, I guess because it's being squished by the sandwich. It's magnetic. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just gonna lay on it, but it's kind of cool. And the front of the sandwich has a design on it. It says handmade sandwich. It's really cool. I guess I like that a lot more now that I know it's magnetic. And this is another heavy figure. I feel like this series has a lot of heavy ones. I wish the Labubu were like removable, but it's not. So like the salad one, it's also not removable. But it's a cool feature. Like I love anything that's magnetic. I have a little bit of like interactive play with these figures. And next, let's take a look at the Crossbody Bag. So yes, this is a Crossbody Bag. So in the front, there's like a plastic foam piece. You can see Labubu's head, the welcome for the mini mart, the logo for the mini mart, and then 24 hours open. And on the design of the bag, it just shows Labubu in a sardine can. Unfortunately, I didn't get this one in the figure. Hopefully I could get more and get this one. But yeah, it's like kind of like a blue design on it. And the back of the bag has like a barcode and then more of the marketing stuff for Wacky Mart. But the strap is also blue, it matches. And on the tag, there's a kind of like a Pop Mart tag on it. This is also kind of that foam plastic piece, so it's pretty sturdy. It's not gonna break off or anything. And the back of this bag also has a zipper. Yeah, it's pretty good size. You probably fit like wallet and phone in there. So the bag opens like this, and that's actually magnetic right there. There's magnets right on the end and over here, and when you roll it up, it just stays closed, which is really cool. I've never seen like a bag design like this, so that's definitely something new, something cool, different. And if you unroll it, here's the inside of the bag. It has like a line, like a tan fabric that's lined. There are actually no dividers inside the bag, unfortunately, so everything you go in might get lost. And the strap here, you can kind of see inside the bag. It pulls out like this, so it's just tied it with a knot so it doesn't pull off. So I assume you could just undo this, yeah, and then maybe just shorten it, because the strap is pretty long. Just like maybe tie it so it's in here a bit more. Overall, it's a very cute bag. I definitely will use it. It's very different. I think it's very eye-catching. Not in a bad way, but just in like a, oh. It's a very cool design. And here's me trying it on. It's a good size. You could actually definitely fit a lot of stuff on here. But yeah. What do you think? And last but not least, we have the fried shrimp earphone case. This was like hard to get. I'm happy that I was lucky enough to get it off of TikTok Live when it released. So let's open it. There's some tape on here. So this is the same material as the shrimp tempura figure. You could tell it's maybe it's a little different color. Yeah, this one's a little bit more yellow, and this one has kind of like a almost a greenish tint to it, but it's pretty close. I don't think you would notice if it wasn't right next to each other. But this one is actually a pendant strap. And this one is actually a keychain, so you can actually hang off your bags. And it features a red, the Monsters and Pop Mart strap right here, and a gold keyring. And everything on this case is made out of plush except for the face. So the face is actually silicone on here. It's not the usual Labubu plush pendant kind of vinyl face. So it's a little different. You could kind of tell it's a little softer looking. Not as like, you can actually kind of bend it a little bit. And also the arms actually do have wire in them, so you could kind of adjust it too. It's very cute. It's also a lot flatter than expected. I don't know, I was thinking it'll be like a chubby Labubu kind of look, but it's so flat. Of course, once you put something in it, there's a zipper in the back. Once you put in your earphone case, you'll probably fill it up a little bit more. And that's probably why they had to have the silicone face, so it's more flexible when you kind of fill it up. Overall, it's really cute, and definitely will use it together with this bag. Clip that on. I already have a lot of earphone cases, so I don't know if I'll use it for my earphones, but that's definitely very cute and another accessory for your bag too. Thank you for joining me in today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed looking at the products from Wacky Mart from the monsters. Let me know what you think of the series, because I didn't get everything like I said. I didn't get any of the magnets, the crossbody cups, or the kind of squishy stress balls. So if you got those, let me know what you think of them, and maybe I'll try to hunt for them too. And as always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and check out the video description down below for my socials and the link to my shop. Until next time, bye!